I got another retreat today, and it's in Thomaston, Connecticut, which is the northwest, yeah, I know my directions, my northwest corner of Connecticut. It's one of the most beautiful parts of Connecticut. It's God's country, as they call it, because it's just woods and mountains and trees and rivers, and it's beautiful. So you're going to see, even though it's kind of dead trees outside, we're going to have a nice trip going up to the northwest corner. And today's going to be a little bit different because I'm bringing my team with me. Some of my team members, we're called the Rock Group, Revival of Catholic Kids, and we do team retreats. And if you were wondering, yes, it's true, we do rock. And we're going to be bringing our retreat to you today, and we're going to be stopping at Subway, and that's going to be our first stop, so see you there. This is the Subway I'm in. Hello. And this is a nice lady serving me, and this is pretty much the smallest Subway I think I've ever been in. But it's really cute, and it's quaint, and it's going to feed me, so whatevs. Is this the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? No, it's not. That is. Hello. My wife is a little camera shy right now. She's actually on my retreat team today, and there's her sub, and we're going to be eating, and we have a couple more team members showing up, so say yay. Get a load of the church that I'm at today, and this mammoth beast of a church, don't let it fool you. The size of the church is actually big, but the size of the program is actually small. There's only going to be about 35 kids at the retreat today, but small and cozy is good sometimes. So we're going to see on the inside.
Simon Says.
We are playing a game called Super Simon Says. And it's really hard, and that's what you're going to be seeing now.
Simon says touch your chin. Simon says touch your nose. Simon says touch your chin. Simon says touch your ear. Simon says touch your chin. Simon says touch your nose. Simon says touch your head. Simon says touch your ear. Simon says touch your knee. Simon says touch your chin. Simon says touch your ear. Touch your nose. Sit down.
We can't watch him.
Simon says step back. Simon says step forward. Simon says stand on your left leg. Simon says hop once. Hop twice. Simon didn't say hop twice. Yeah.
Stand up.
Right here. Simon says the game begins. So the game has started.
We're judging, by the way?
Oh yeah, you know, Simon says touch your ear, Simon says touch your chin, touch your nose.
Some people believe that.
Yes, they do. And because the atheists are always come onto my YouTube and they're like, you actually believe in God? You actually believe that there's an all-powerful being who created everything? And I'm like, and you actually believe that dead stuff made itself? You actually believe that dead stuff popped into existence even though it didn't exist, and dead stuff somehow moved even though it's dead, and dead stuff made everything else? Yeah, that makes perfect sense, Mr. Atheist. And so they try to make us feel stupid for what they believe, and I actually say the atheism, and you're going to see in my book, doesn't make any sense. And it kept coming up, and it kept coming up so much so that it kind of had a little pool form, and that pool has been there for 150 years. That pool has been there for, about 150 years, and it's the second biggest tourist attraction on the face of the earth. More people go there almost anywhere else on earth to get healed by God. And thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people have been healed at Lourdes from some of the most incurable diseases you've ever heard of. And these are actually 67 scientifically verifiable miracles. For those who like science, I don't believe it unless science says it. Have you guys ever heard those people? Mm-hmm. You know, so if there's not science, then I don't believe it. If you guys read chapter 5 in my book, an atheist told me that, I'm like, oh, you should become a Christian then, because scientists have said it. You know, and so I told the kid, I was like, these have been checked out by scientists. There's a panel of like 30 doctors here, and a lot of them aren't even Christian. They're atheists, agnostics, secular humanists. They're not even Christians, and yet these are, so some of these diseases you can't even pronounce and have never been healed in the history of the world. But yet when they go to Lourdes, they actually are healed many times. Did you guys like the retreat today?
Yes!
Cool. What did you guys like about the retreat? What did you get out of it?
I really like going to adoration because I felt closer to God, especially when I was up on the altar next to the Eucharist. So that was really nice.
Awesome. Thank you.
I feel like I had a more better experience with God. I had confession with the priest, and yeah, I just felt like I got closer to God.
Great.
It was a really positive experience, and I got to interact with all my CCD classmates and find my way closer to God.
Yay.
I liked the talks and all the games. I had a lot of fun and got to deepen my relationship with God and my faith while I'm at it. So it was just fun.
You were up in front of the Eucharist for a long time. It must have been impactful.
I know.
That's great. Good.
I liked when we did the meditation and the prayers, and I got to talk with one of the speakers here tonight, so that was really helpful for me.
Great.
I liked the games, and I liked when we reflected, and I felt closer to God after.
I liked hearing everyone's personal stories. I thought it made it a more spiritual connection because people do have problems and people do go through things, which just makes it easier to understand, and it's relatable.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thank
Take
you.
care. Peace.
Super Simon Says.